Moses, it's good to see you.
Thank you.
Let's talk about why is it the market today. This is our first trading day of the week because we had a holiday yesterday.
Yes.
But the Nairobi Securities Exchange, at least for the 20-share index, appears to be still in holiday mode.
Very well put. The earnings season kicked off a few weeks ago.
Yes.
And that's when the market was actually on a rally. And then basically we're in a cycle where profit taking is still putting a lot of pressure on the market, and that is being extended to today. As you can see, it opened at 38.
Right.
Yeah, but we expect more resistance from the market, and we expect it to pick up later on this week.
So you're still in this group of analysts who expect that improved performance. Investors are looking for bargains and stocks.
Yes. If you compare last 2 weeks ago and now,
yes,
the market actually declined. It was declining by about 26 points about 2 weeks ago, but now it's just a slight marginal decline. So that means that the market is looking for it's found its footing above 3800 level, and it should propel in the next coming days.
And we'll get to the fixed income side of things in a bit, where the interest rates appear to be declining. But let's move on to this news out of Uganda. Umeme, the power utility, they are planning this listing not just in Uganda but also in Kenya and in Tanzania. The first time a non-Kenyan company is cross-listing across the region. The sad thing is they're not giving us much to work with. They've just picked the transaction advisors. We don't know how much money they're trying to raise or when this will be happening. It's a bit dull, isn't it?
Yes. We still don't have a lot more information on that. And that's the sad part about it.
Yes.
But it brings a lot of confidence and optimism to the markets in the region. The fact that they are cross-listing in Kenya gives us analysts even more confidence that the NSE will pick up.
What is the likelihood of a Ugandan company doing well on the stock market? I keep asking our market watchers who come in here because it has not happened before, so we don't have precedent.
With Umeme, we just look at the blueprint, what they have. We can compare Umeme with KPLC. They're basically following the same blueprint. They have indicated that the funds are going to raise, which you don't know how much it is, that they're going to use it for prepayment metering, which KPLC has been doing for the past year or so. Anything in the energy sector in Uganda has a lot of potential. They still have a majority of the rural area and do not have access to this commodity. So the potential is there, and the investors are there, and we expect Umeme to do quite well.
Let's move on to banking. This news that Barclays Kenya and Barclays PLC out of the UK and ABSA out of South Africa considering combining their African assets. The market in Kenya doesn't appear to like this because Barclays Kenya is listed down today 2.58%. Is that the case?
Yeah, I think so, because if you look at Barclays Kenya as an independent entity, it's been doing relatively well in the market. It's been posting excellent results, and we don't know what the exact rationale is to consolidate the African operations, but I've read somewhere that ABSA issued a profit warning. That could be one of the reasons, so that it could boost their top line. Yeah, so the business, if you look at the Barclays Kenya as a separate entity, it's been doing excellent. Because
when you look about it, this is an important, Barclays Kenya is the largest Barclays entity in Africa. Yeah. Well, right now ABSA is a joint entity with Barclays PLC. So outside of South Africa, Barclays Kenya is the largest, and therefore what happens in this country should be indicative of how the rest of the African market should receive this? Yes,
I should think so. I should think so, yes.
All right, let's finish off with the Kenya shilling today. Still getting a lot of support from central bank repos and the market mop-up activities they've been engaging in.
Yes. If you look at, if you compare this week, the way we've opened and last week, the CBK wasn't really that active last week.
Right.
Because there was a forex inflow from the agricultural sector and the tourism sector, and that is still ongoing right now. Yeah, the reason why the CBK was in the market mopping up about 14 billion was because they have maturing government debts amounting to about, just yesterday it was amounting to about almost 6 billion. Yeah, so that extra liquidity they need to remove it from the market to support the shilling. And
there's this people who still believe it's going to be getting a bit of support. There's a tea exporters and the inflows we're expecting from that towards the end of the month.
Yeah, we still expect a lot of support for the shilling, considering we're heading for the end month, and traditionally the end month there's always a high demand for foreign currency for the dollar basically, and that will put a lot of pressure on the currency pair.
All right. So, yeah. We'll leave it there. We'll see how the shilling plays out. Moses Waireri with Genghis Capital. Always a pleasure speaking with him.